It was a cold winter afternoon in New York City. The wind cut through the streets like knives, and people hurried past, wrapped in coats, scarves, and their own busy lives. No one noticed the small boy sitting by the corner of a convenience store. His clothes were torn, his face pale, his tiny hands trembling from the cold. But Emma did. Emma was just an ordinary young woman, working long hours as a waitress in a downtown diner. Life wasn't easy for her either: student loans, bills piling up, and dreams she had to put on hold. But that day, when her shift ended and she passed by the corner, something in her heart stopped her in her tracks. The boy couldn't have been more than 9. His eyes were hollow, his lips chapped, and in his hand was a cardboard sign scribbled with shaky handwriting. "Hungry. Please help." Emma knelt down. "Hey, sweetheart, have you eaten anything today?" The boy shook his head. His voice was barely a whisper. Just water from the fountain." Something inside Emma broke. She took his little hand and said, "Come with me." That evening, she brought him into the diner where she worked. She bought him a warm meal, a plate of scrambled eggs, toast, and hot chocolate with marshmallows. She watched as he devoured the food, his eyes lighting up with gratitude she would never forget. "What's your name?" she asked softly. "Daniel," he said. That night, Emma didn't just feed him. She found him a shelter where he could stay safe, made sure he had blankets, and even checked in the next day to see he was okay. She had so little, yet she gave so much. And to her, it was nothing extraordinary, just simple kindness. For Daniel, it was everything. Years passed. Emma moved on with her life. She never knew what became of that boy. Sometimes she wondered if he ever remembered her, but life has a way of sweeping away old memories. She continued working, struggling, and chasing her small dreams. Then one afternoon, nearly 15 years later, Emma was working in the same diner, though now as a manager. The bell above the door rang, and in walked a man in a tailored suit, tall, confident, and clearly wealthy. His presence turned heads immediately. He looked around the diner with a strange familiarity in his eyes, then locked his gaze on Emma. A slow smile spread across his face. "Emma?" he asked. She froze, confused. "Yes? Do I know you?" The man chuckled softly, eyes glistening. "I'm Daniel." Her heart skipped. Could it be? The starving boy from the corner? Before she could speak, he continued, his voice breaking with emotion. "You probably don't remember much, but you saved me. You fed me when no one else cared. You gave me hope when I was ready to give up. That night, it changed my life." Emma's eyes filled with tears. "Daniel, is that really you?" He nodded. "Yes. And I want you to know. I kept every promise I made to myself that night. I worked, studied, fought for a better life. Today, I'm the CEO of a global tech company." He paused, his smile trembling. "I'm a billionaire now." The entire diner seemed to go silent. Emma's jaw dropped, but before she could say a word, Daniel stepped closer and gently held her hand. "And now it's my turn to give back. You saved me when I had nothing. Let me take care of you. Let me make your dreams come true." Emma's tears spilled over. She never expected her small act of kindness to ripple so far, to come back in a way so powerful. Daniel went on to pay off all her debts, buy her a home, and even invest in the little bakery she had always dreamed of opening. But more than money, he gave her something else, the living proof that kindness never dies, it only multiplies. In the end, Emma learned something beautiful. Sometimes the smallest gestures, sharing a meal, offering warmth, showing compassion, can spark miracles we may never see until years later. And Daniel? He never forgot the woman who saw him, not as a homeless boy, but as a human being worth saving. Because kindness always finds its way back.